Hi everyone, my name's Scott, back with another Britsent video. Today we're talking about emails, and more emails. There are often certain situations or topics that come up again and again at work. In this video, we'll look at following up with someone, apologising to someone, and thanking someone for something. And we'll consider both formal and informal expressions to use. Now let's dive in. Let's start with following up. This is when you email someone after a previous conversation. You might be following up with someone you have just had a meeting with. Or perhaps you're following up on an email you've sent. There are a couple useful expressions you could use here. The formal expression is following our conversation, meeting, call. In a more informal situation, you could say, just to follow up, or I wanted to follow up about. So let's consider some scenarios. Maybe your colleague mentioned something and you would like to know more information. Here's a formal example. Following our conversation last week, I wanted to request an update on our sales figures. And an informal one. I just wanted to follow up on that report you mentioned. Would you be able to shoot it over to me? We also follow up to clarify or confirm what was said previously. For example, following our last meeting, I've laid out our agreed approach for the next quarter below. Please let me know if you have any amendments. Or, just to follow up, these are the meeting dates I noted down. Let me know if they look okay. Now I'm sorry to tell you, now it's time to talk about apologising. Of course, Brits say sorry a lot. As a result, a formal apology can carry more weight. You can say I would like to apologise. You can use profusely, sincerely, or unreservedly to make this stronger. Another alternative is I can't apologise enough. Informally, you can say sorry, but it's good to emphasise this with so or really. Crucially, with an apology, you want to do three things. Firstly, apologise. Secondly, recognise the impact of your actions. And thirdly, demonstrate a willingness to fix this or to improve in the future. Let's imagine you got very drunk and embarrassed yourself with important clients at a dinner. This is quite a big deal, so a formal apology might be necessary. I can't apologise enough for my behaviour on Thursday. It was completely unprofessional and I deeply regret how my actions may reflect on the company. I want to assure you how seriously I am taking this and how committed I am to making sure something like this doesn't happen again. However, if you got drunk at a Christmas party and made a fool of yourself, you might just say, I'm so sorry if I behaved like an idiot last night. I'm sure I embarrassed you. I'll try and keep it together in future. Now, what about if you missed a meeting you arranged with someone? This might require a formal apology. I would like to apologise profusely for missing our meeting on Wednesday. It was disrespectful to you and your time. I am taking steps to make sure that I manage my calendar better in future. And if you missed lunch with a colleague because you forgot, you might write, I'm really sorry. I just remembered about our lunch date. I can't believe I stood you up. I hope you can forgive me. I'll make sure it's in my calendar next time. Last, let's talk about saying thank you. Most people will say thank you nearly every time they send an email. This is because it's polite to say thank you for the email itself. You can say thank you or I want to express my thanks in formal situations, or just thanks in informal situations. For example, when someone first sends you an email, in the reply you might say, thank you for sending the application, formal, or thanks so much for the update, informal. And if someone responds to you quickly, it's common to acknowledge this by, thank you for your prompt response, formal, or thank you for getting back to me so quickly, informal. What about if you want to give a specific thank you? Perhaps your team have worked really hard on a difficult project. A message might go, I want to express my thanks to the whole team for your amazing efforts this month. And if a colleague worked late with you to help you meet a deadline, you might say, thanks so much for tonight. I really appreciate it. You're an absolute star. This phrase, you're a star, or you're a gem, is a way to show someone how much you appreciate them for something they have done for you. So, just to follow up on the last part of the video, have you apologised or thanked someone recently? Let us know in the comments below with your own examples, and we'll reply to the early ones. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. And for more in-depth help, you can check out our one-to-one business classes. Thanks so much for watching. You're all gems, and I'll see you soon.